I am speechless right now. Absolutely unreal.
On May 23, 2026, a marginal risk for severe weather was in place across much of north and central Georgia. A healthy 2,000 joules of CAPE, or storm energy, would provide the fuel, while winds out of the south underneath more westerly flow aloft created a somewhat favorable environment for rotation in any storms that managed to develop. Sure enough, convection wasted no time organizing as mid-morning cells were already spinning to my northwest.
You can already see the sky's getting a little bit darker.
But cool, stable air near the ground quickly killed off the first round. It wasn't until just after noon when the stubborn low cloud deck broke, resulting in subsequent heating of the lower atmosphere. Surface-based storm development was good to go. Looking south towards Atlanta, there is a developing thunderstorm taking on a rather compact form. Notice how the clouds near the ground are moving almost perpendicular to the updraft in Anvil. This is a good indicator of wind shear, and sure enough, checking a webcam over Sandy Springs revealed the engine of this mini-supercell. The mesocyclone is small, but can still be quite dangerous as it literally sucks in warm, moist air like a vacuum and is spinning so fast that the pressure is pulling the parent storm to the right against the wind. As this storm weakened, I watched as tiny blips began to appear on radar off to the west, and it didn't take long for an area of moderate rain to consolidate near the town of Woodstock, Georgia. Despite looking mediocre, choosing to go after this puny thing might have been the best decision I made in all of May. Even from a distance, this storm was highly visible as it continued to organize off to the west.
There's the wall cloud, it's underneath there. This tower is getting pretty big, and you can already see that pretty distinct rain-free base underneath the updraft right over there. And the wall cloud's kind of to the left side. It's in the trees. You won't be able to see it until we get down the road.
The cumulonimbus was building explosively to the point where I could see it growing in real time out of my windshield. Something was going on under that base, and I was ready to see whatever it was up close. At this point, I looked over my left shoulder and saw something large and twisted, so I scrambled to stop and get out my tripod.
Guys, I am speechless right now. And this thing is spinning like a top. Absolutely unreal. You guys can literally see it spinning. Look at that. It's wrapping in here. This is the wall cloud. It's just sucking in inflow at the ground.
Not only was this textbook, but this supercell was venting its precipitation well to the north, creating a rare, low-precipitation storm mode in Georgia. There is something magical about being able to watch a highly visible supercell from up close as it churns and breathes like a living organism.
I managed to get back out ahead of this thing, and just look at how compact the updraft is.
With this cell petering out, I made the decision to head south for the bigger storm, which was already showing signs of rotation.
And then my phone decided it would be a great idea to completely drop cell reception for 25 minutes while driving through blinding rain underneath the hook. I think we're hook slicing right now. I lost my reception for like 20 minutes, and so we are trying to get a view of the mesocyclone and wall cloud, which are probably what you see with those tendrils right there.
When I emerged from the precipitation, I was met with what remained of those storms. And as the radiant afternoon sun returned, it seemed like any meaningful storm development had concluded. However, a few hours later, the town of Dallas, Georgia was targeted by a huge cluster of thunderstorms and embedded supercells right around sunset. These meandered east once again, and the slow movement resulted in flash flooding over portions of northwest Atlanta. And to finish off the crazy day, a local news station aired my photo of the storm.
Anytime soon. Now for your weather wow moment, we had this photo of a pretty impressive storm cloud in Woodstock.
Thank you so much for watching.